A woman took a bite of the orange her husband handed her and immediately felt something was wrong. She asked her husband directly where he got it. He replied without hiding anything. It was from his secretary. Before leaving, she looked closely at the orange packaging. When she saw the secretary gossiping and laughing with her colleagues, she knew at once this woman was not simple. After leaving the company, she went to several supermarkets in a row just to find the same kind of orange. Finally, she found them at an imported fruit store. She was completely shocked when she heard that a single orange cost $25. She thought to herself, why would an ordinary secretary buy her boss such expensive oranges? It was clear the secretary had bad intentions. To find out the truth, she bought several boxes of the same oranges and took them home. At dinner, she placed the oranges on the table. Her husband recognized them immediately. He showed no guilt at all. Instead, he praised how delicious the oranges were. The woman's worried heart relaxed. The next day, she took several boxes of the same oranges to her husband's company and gave them to all the employees. The secretary realized her tricks had all been exposed. Seeing this, the wife warned her plainly, focus on your work, do your job well, and your salary will rise naturally. She thought the secretary would behave herself from then on, but she never expected the other woman to get even worse. That night, while the wife was tidying up her husband's clothes, she found a heart-shaped candy. Her heart sank the moment she held it. It was definitely not hers. To confirm her suspicion, the next day she went to her husband's company to find out what was going on. When she learned it was the secretary's doing again, she left without saying a word. Before long, she received a phone call saying her husband had clashed with an investor. She tried to reason with him, but he still refused to apologize. So she offered to apologize on his behalf. On the way, she found out from the driver that the fight between her husband and his business partner was caused by the secretary deliberately stirring up trouble. After figuring out the whole story, she first settled the mess. Then she went straight to her husband's company. She gave the secretary a generous sum of compensation and told her to resign voluntarily. Unexpectedly, her husband had a huge fight with her because of this. The woman was also deeply disappointed in her husband, but for the sake of the company, she had to humble herself to please him. Her husband thought he had control over his wife, but little did he know, she had already wanted to leave him.